Have any of you guys heard of Earth2.io?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I have not, Drake.
Cool. Appreciate it.
What is this that you speak of?
Earth2.io is an initiative to build a one-to-one recreation of the entire world in VR.
Oh.
The long-term goal of Earth2 is that it's eventually going to be a game. That it's an open world VR adventure game where you can build stuff, you can mine things. It's a second reality in VR.
You can see the world.
Right. So, but what you can do right now, phase one. Oh shit! There's maintenance. Phase one is land acquisition, and you can buy land with real life money in Earth 2. And then as you buy land, that land appreciates in value. So for example, if you buy land in America, the price of land in America goes up. So in November, and I think this launched, land in America was 1 cent. Now it's up to $31 per tile. It's not just tile, it's a 10 by 10 grid. So Africa, cheap as shit still. Antarctica, cheap as shit. Europe, a couple dollars. You know what I mean?
I can have land in Antarctica?
Yes.
Hell
and here's the.
Oh, so are you buying land right now? It's real land?
Yes. It's virtual land. It's made up. It's made up land. But you click on a tile. We're in. I don't know where we're in right now. But so this is 23 cents.
Well, what do I do with this land though?
So question, Drake.
So you own it.
Is this the old game Second Life? Is this the old game Second Life they used to have where you could actually sell, you could make money doing concerts and shows and build your own buildings and start your own businesses?
So sort of. It's sort of going to be like that, but so again, it's going to be a VR one-to-one recreation of the entire world, and it's an open world adventure resource game. So anywhere that there's resources in real life, there's resources in the game. So you can, if you get land that's on a gold mine in the game, you can actually go there and get gold from the gold mine and stuff. Now, I realize all of this sounds ridiculous, and it is, but I want you to imagine 10 years from now when the Earth is a burning hellscape, and everyone has a VR headset, and VR is way farther where it is right now. If you can't afford to travel to Antarctica, you can do it in VR. It's like a one-to-one recreation.
So almost like conquering the world.
What this is it's basically
reconquering.
This is
white people simulated.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to colonize.
White people.
I am about to colonize the shit out of this place right now.
Like you said, Africa's still cheap as shit.
It is, dude.
That's exactly what they said 100 years ago.
Yo, tell me where Wakanda is. I'm about to be T'Challa tonight. I am so down.
You buy this virtual land, and then once this shit actually becomes what we have to actually go through,
people like it.
We'll be able to
We'll be the first guys with the land.
Here's the thing.
Sell your tile. Can you sell your tile right now and get your money back?
So you can't sell it back to the company, but I can sell it to other people. So you can barter and trade and sell land and stuff.
But they have to also make
all this
just buy it all.
Eventually it'll get big enough that the land will run out. People will have
because once the land's gone, it's gone, and then you'll have to buy it from secondhand markets. And the land can never get cheaper because as you buy more land, the property value goes up.
Right.
So the price of a tile in America right now is $31. It will never be cheaper than that. It will only go up from there.
How many tiles do you have, Drake?
I bought one tile last night. I bought my apartment. So I own my apartment in Earth 2.
Wait, so if you want somebody's land, can you send them digital blankets with polio?
Dude, who knows where this will end up going? Who knows? But
like a virus, hey, here's a gift for you.
How much?
Right. Or what about just planting the American flag and it's mine?
They have to create a gold mine for you to mine.
Right. So right now, the game does not exist. We are buying into the future potential of this, but
so if you pull up your house right now, you won't see it.
No, I mean it uses Google Maps, so my apartment's there, but in the actual game, actual buildings aren't going to be there.
His apartment.
Yeah, I own my apartment. It's going to be based on the topography, and it's up to the player base to build stuff. But imagine
we're starting from scratch, right?
Exactly, yeah, but in VR. So if I build a store, everything's going to run. To my understanding, everything's going to run with real world money. So if I build a store and you come to my store in VR, you pay me in real money and I get money in real life. Okay. So you can rent stuff out. You can build a property in Bora Bora and then charge people to stay there in VR.
Right. You had me at
That's kind of how
Africa's cheap.
Second Life works and whatnot. You could have like a nightclub, you could host people, you could make money. People could pay like kind of like Twitch, where they could tip and pay people to actually basically transfer your real money, but they just had their own type of currency for the game. You bought that currency, you all would exchange that currency, you can cash it back out to your regular account, whatever the transfer amount is. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that because right now, like, you can literally buy stuff for pennies. Like, I put $160 in my account. I bought one tile in America. I'm probably gonna buy like one in like Florida, and then the rest I'm just gonna colonize the rest of the world. So I'm going to Antarctica. I'm going to Africa. I'm going to China. You know, because the thing is, so like. The high traffic locations in real life have been bought up already. Like, but when the game launches, to my understanding, the only thing that's going to be in it is topography. It's up to people to build stuff. So I think the idea is people are going to want to rebuild the Eiffel Tower. People are going to want to rebuild the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But also, you could, if I bought like some coastal island that like no one's ever heard of, and the land is like a couple cents per tile, and I built a resort there, then that land might be more valuable because people want to go there. Like, I want to buy some stuff in Antarctica because Antarctica's cheap as shit right now.
Technically, you could buy the space where the Eiffel Tower is right now.
Yes.
And if somebody wants to build the Eiffel Tower there, they would have to buy that space for you.
Right, yes. But Eiffel Tower is already bought.
Can you lease it?
Yeah, you can lease land too, yeah.
Tiles in Africa, motherland, you know? Mother country.
Yo, are you gonna buy Akon's land?
So like you see, like this is London. Most of the tiles in London have already been bought, and it puts a little flag next to like the so like someone in Canada owns a bunch of London right now. The red land is for whatever reason not for sale yet, so I guess some pieces are gonna go on sale later. They're holding them. If you want to buy the Thames, it's wide open. You can
buy the Thames.
Oh yeah, you just. How much per tile? It's $6. So
I'm gonna build a river brothel.
Right in the middle.
On the water, just like,
We sell croissants and coffee and hookers.
Yeah, dude, VR prostitution, who knows where it could go.
Yeah.
So, but now, the thing is, like, property value is entirely based on countries. So, Detroit is exactly the same as
$32. Get the fuck out of
Oh, dude, it went up. It was 31 when I bought it last night. My property value already went up. My property value already went up.
My man's over here making money. We're over here talking about free Africa.
oh, what is that called?
It's called Earth2.io.
Cool.
So like I said, I loaded up 160 last night. I got 130 left to play with. We're gonna do some exploring. We're gonna find some land.
That's dope.
So,
No, I'm actually I kind of dig this. I can't lie.
right? Yeah, it's cool, right? It's also like fun. It's like I'm never going on property in real life. So then you can go to the marketplace here and you can see what people are trying to trade and like what they're trying to sell it for. Because some people are trying to sell it, like some people just like made money and they want to cash out, so they sell stuff for under the market value and stuff.
This is literally colonizing.
Yeah, it's colonizing the new world. Yeah. It's colonizing the game.
It's a fucking colonization simulator.
And there's leaderboards, so we can see how much. Wait, real quick. How much do you think the most? How much money do you think the person who has spent the most? Like, what do you think their property value's at?
It's got the person who has spent the most. I'd say 1,000.
Okay, you think their property value's at 1,000?
I would say 3 billion.
So what's the
3 billion?
Million.
3 million?
So you're asking me what's the most expensive property value right now?
I'm saying like the person who has bought the most land and that cumulative, all the land together, how much that property value
I'd
is
say
worth?
$1 million.
Okay. 90,000.
That's still pretty
So
good.
wait, so does that mean
How much did he invest though? Can you see how much he invested?
This person has $90,000.
They invested.
It means that the property value, their total property value is worth $90,000.
Yeah, they could have started earlier.
If they wanted that $90K, how would they get that $90K?
They would have
They had to sell it to somebody.
They would have to put it on the marketplace.
But they're better with waiting like 10 more years.
Right,
but
yeah.
There's no more space left for it has to be bought.
Exactly, yeah. So if you want to sell land, you have to sell it to a real person. So you have to put it on the marketplace and actually sell.
Can you see how much they originally invested?
I'll see. Let me.
So you can like see the improvement. You know, like he bought it for maybe 1,000, and now it's worth 90.
Yeah.
Dude in Vegas.
Let's see here.
He had
something like that.
He had
Okay,
a fucking arrow.
He owns 11 properties. Total of 461 tiles.
Damn.
Net worth is $10,000. It already went up since 2 seconds
Hold
ago.
on, so what did he buy it at and what is it at now?
He purchased it for 17 cents. It's now worth 25 cents. Yeah. So it's just like one little square.
And he's got like 16 of
So
them.
they probably showing individually on each
So
of the
he bought,
files.
okay.
But low key, that's that's almost like a
And
Yeah.
This guy's 100% increase.
He's got Central
Okay,
Park.
let's see what Central Park's, because Central Park right now is worth $512.
He bought it for $300.
Yeah, it's now worth $512. Let's see what Beverly Hills is for. He bought 143 tiles in Beverly Hills. Original purchase price was $66. It's now worth $4,580.
Oh
Wow.
God, this dude's already made money and the game's not even made yet.
Yeah, this
Jesus.
So, but
This is the whitest
question
man on the planet.
My question is, what if the game? What if it never gets made? Did this dude just have all his money in this thing?
I mean, it's a risk like anything else, right? Like Earth2.io might go bankrupt, and like none of this is worth anything. But like, so could the stock market crash?
Oh,
Yeah.
And you know what? This is time for a public announcement. If you don't want the apocalypse to happen, remember to vote for Carl Anthony Jr. for president.
Oh, yeah.
As I have policies that will keep this destiny from never happening.
And we can see the most tiles. We can see who owns the most land. It's this guy named Jaron Clark.
Oh, that Jaron.
He owns 4,716 tiles. The closest one to him only has about 2,000. So he has double the amount of tiles as everyone else.
He's a believer.
He's a believer, yeah.
He is a believer.
So, so yeah, this guy doesn't have a lot of property that's worth like a lot individually. He just bought like a lot of property. A lot of it's in Laos. Damn, this guy's got a lot of stuff in Laos. So that's the thing. So when you buy property, you buy in like squares at a time. So if you just buy one tile, that property is only one tile. If you bought 50 tiles, then that whole property is 50 tiles. So you can't resell individual tiles, you can only resell individual property. Holy shit, this one he bought, so the max you can buy at one time is like 700, well they must have changed it because it's like 750 tiles now. He has one property that's 809 tiles. He bought it, it's in the United States somewhere. He purchased it for $100, it's now worth $1,570.
Damn.
So.
That's dope.
Earth2.io. Oh, last thing I want to mention is when you make your first purchase, you get a promo code. And then that promo code can be used by anyone infinitely.
Nice.
And every time you use the promo code, you get 5% back on your purchases in your account credit. And the person whose code it is gets 5% credit back in their account credit.
Oh, cool.
All right.
So
Let me deliver a message.
okay.
Drake, this is me. It's 2021. I'm now worth $60 billion because of what you just told me. And you just cost me $100.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
I'm so rich.
I'm thinking.
I took a Uber XL over here.
I can feel it already. It's like Tenet. I'm already rich. I brought myself back here to do this.
Damn. Hey, I'm